end of this continent to the other, from this time forward forevermore. Beautiful words. It's all about faith,
or is
family, fireworks, and fun. Now, this is what's going to be happening across most of the country, and most of us feel extremely proud, extremely blessed to be Americans. The opportunities to succeed here if you work hard, the freedom to express yourself, to practice your faith, the right to keep and bear arms, of course our military, the first responders who protect us every day.
This is the best country ever. I love this country. This is awesome.
Look at all the freedoms that we have. I mean, we can travel. We can go anywhere we want to, do anything we want to, worship the way we want to, and, live free.
You bet. But not everyone feels this way. Disturbing news in a recent NPR PBS News Marist poll, only 45% of Democrats said they're generally very proud or proud of being an American. 55% of Democrats said they're generally not too proud or not proud at all of being an American.
Listen to this.
And this begs the question, why would you ever, and I mean ever, want to be governed by people who clearly hate the country? It's like putting a Red Sox fan in charge of the Yankees. The truth is, most Democrats today only like America when it's giving something that they want, or validating their lifestyles, electing their candidates. Well, that's twisted. And after all, when you think about this, what happened to the melting pot?
Oh.
Because too often new immigrants to the country aren't pledging allegiance, they're pledging grievance.
Oh.
Allegiance is reserved for the countries that they left. The 4th is canceled in Buffalo, New York, where its Democrat Mayor Sean Ryan claimed they couldn't find a safe place for the city's fireworks. But the city did find time to celebrate Somalia's independence yesterday.
Oh my God.
And raise the Somali flag over City Hall. Yes, indeed. And in the home of the Boston Tea Party, far-left Mayor Michelle Wu, she's a total nightmare, she's going gaga over independence, but just not ours.
I'm happy to be here with you to raise a flag to celebrate Somali Independence Day. Somalia's Independence Day serves as a powerful symbol of freedom, unity, and then the enduring fight for justice. I, Michelle Wu, Mayor of the City of Boston, do hereby proclaim Friday, June 26, 2026, to be Somali Flag Raising Day in the City of Boston.
וואו.
ילד בן 17 פיתח מוצר באמצעות בינה מלאכותית וסגר עסקה של למעלה מ-300,000 שקל. נו, משהו באמת משוגע קורה עכשיו?
In the Twin Cities, Mayor Jacob Fry kowtowed to another foreign flag in an event that looked more like Mogadishu than Minneapolis. And who thinks that squad member Ilhan Omar will celebrate July 4th the same way and with the same enthusiasm that she did on Somali Independence Day?
A great friend of Israel, this
She has
woman.
some rhythm. But this dynamic isn't just playing out in blue states. In a since-deleted post on X, the Columbus, Ohio Parks and Recreation Department also announced that it was raising the Somali flag over its state capital. Well, of course, a total uproar ensued. Officials then went on to say the post itself was a mistake.
Oh, I think maybe voting for people from Somalia or from Uganda is a mistake. Let's look a little bit about Somalia. Somalia is among the least developed countries in the world, as evident by its ranking in metrics. GDP per capita, its positions near the bottom of Human Development Index, above only South Sudan. It maintained an informal economy based on livestock, remittances from Somalis working abroad, and telecommunication. It is a member of the United Nations, the Arab League, of course, and whatever. Great. Ethnic group, 85%. So it is the least developed countries in the world. Now let's look at somebody else who's like, so Whoopi Goldberg is comparing, another great patriot,
Very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black. Not for everybody.
Oh my
Not if you're
God.
black.
Do not any no one at the table
Listen,
should
let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But yeah, I know that.
Right.
But every day we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because
But
that's
we're all
not
women,
what I meant.
and they are not doing well there either. They are not
Exactly.
doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They
she's
not
talking
property.
about
They
the
cannot
United
leave
States.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That
Well,
is
good.
no one's intent.
Good.
But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this
Oh,
country, and
thank
people
you.
who deserve
Listen,
rights.
not
We should-
everybody feels that way.
Bro. I
So
can't
she's
believe
prepared.
She really tried to compare the black experience to the people in Iran.
So let's look at Iran. How they celebrate. Oh, yes, this is how they celebrate July 4th
शहीद की नमाज जनाजा में शिरकत करेंगे
by burying
और
this
वफाकी काबीना के
man.
दीगर वज़रा भी साथ होंगे वज़ीर आज़म ईरान के साथ
What a
पाकिस्तान की
wonderful
यकजहती और
country of
हिमायत का
freedom.
आज़म
This is
दोहराएंगे।
how they celebrate.
मनाया जाएगा।
Wonderful. What a wonderful time they have. Sorry, commercials. Sorry. So, Somalia, Iran. US is like Iran. So, Whoopi Goldberg actually compares US, where people have freedom to do whatever they want, too much so because they can also denounce America, and compare it to Iran. A place where women, if they're not covered, can be killed, can be executed. Women are not free. They don't have freedom. People can find themselves in prison. So this is, she's comparing America to the place where there's no human rights. I can't even believe it. This is wonderful Iran. Or what is this, Gaza? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Wonderful, wonderful. Pakistan stepping in because they really are a wonderful developed country as well. And you wonder, if they're so developed, how come they're fleeing? How come the only country in the Middle East that has people actually coming in from the US? And yeah, a lot of people are coming from the US for some reason every month, is Israel. You know, all these other countries around us, this wonderful, like Iran, people are fleeing, running away from them. So let's look one more. So they actually are waving the Somalian flag in the US.
Now, a foreign flag should never be raised over a government building, or frankly, any building in the United States. No flag should take precedence over the American flag, ever. This used to be a given in the United States. But the sad thing is, it's not any longer. And certainly not among today's Democrats, who are increasingly bitter and angry.
I've never been an arsonist or a pyro or anything like that. I've never been that big into flags. But at this stage in the whole MAGA thing, kind of want to burn a flag, see what happens.
Yeah, wonderful,
Can't do
wonderful
that.
patriot.
Now, wearing shame on for America on your sleeve is in vogue. That's why she said that. You can even feel it in her words. You know, the once proudly patriotic area of San Diego, it's happening there, where the planned 4th of July festivities feel more like Orientation Day at UC Berkeley. There's a tribal blessing, a land acknowledgement, and 2 hours of what's being called community story segments centered on historically underserved populations. Of course, there'll be the Black National Anthem, and it will feature every hyphenated and every alphabet group and the left-wing hit parade. The rundown was shared on Facebook by a local mayor. Not exactly what John Adams had in mind.
Latino community, Asian
By the way,
community.
it's such a woke
No
fest.
Jews.
It's such a snooze fest.
No Jews.
That one sponsor has already dropped out. Of course,
A little bit something about how Jews contribute to America. You know the Statue of Liberty? You know what it says here? Bring your hungry and your... That was by a Jewish, an immigrant from Russia, a Jewish woman poet who wrote God Bless America, a Jewish composer, and what else? Most of the Christmas songs. But God bless America, my home true home. That's it.